Hey everyone, welcome back. Or if this is your first time, welcome. This is Dave Gandarillis. I run a channel on YouTube related to wealth development, ways to generate streams of income online, forex market, crypto market, other opportunities to allow you to generate streams of income. So if you like what that sounds like, please consider subscribing and liking. I am putting together a giveaway when we hit 2,000 subscribers. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, there's going to be a giveaway, and you want to subscribe and click the little bell so you could see that video when it comes out as we approach the 2,000 subscriber mark. I did say the last video is going to be my last video for the day, but there is something forming here that I think is interesting, and it's important for me to share it with you. We talked about it a couple days ago. So again, before we get started, just look in the video description. There's ways to contact me. There's information about the video. There's the other opportunities I'm doing. There'll be timestamps in the video to jump ahead to whatever topic you're interested in. Maybe you can't watch the whole video. And I just look forward to having you as a subscriber. Click the little bell. Like and share this video to social media platforms to generate the interest and build a subscriber growth so that I can do that giveaway for you guys. So again, I'm looking to build the channel with people that are interested and curious about the information I share, and I want feedback from you guys in comments on what topics to talk about. Look in the video description. I have a list of things that I could talk about, and I want to share the information that you guys want to receive. So please take the moment and comment. Let me know what you want to hear more about, what you want to hear about, some questions you might have, something maybe you didn't understand in my video. Please give me some feedback, and more importantly, subscribe to my channel, and let's build this subscriber growth so we can give away some crypto or some other type of giveaway. I'm going to figure out what it's going to be, but it's going to happen when it hits 2,000. So let's get this channel built up. And all right, let's jump into the content. All right, so I'm going to talk about Ethereum, but while we're at it, we might as well just jump through all of them and kind of give an update on all of these. You can kind of see that it took a step back, and it actually came back and checked the level like I said it might. So not a bad thing for it to kind of, figure out where it's going. Today was the day that it was going to be available on Coinbase Pro. So there's some additional liquidity and trading going on with that. Maybe it's a sell the rumor type thing. But in the coming days, as the liquidity grows on Coinbase, a whole new set of users are going to be available to members are going to be available to buy Cardano. So we should see this push higher. Even with our discussions that we've had, I see other people talking about the same price target. Some are even higher than $2. Some are saying like $2.30, $2.40. But based on this pattern and where we are, I think it's going to be a $2 target in the foreseeable future. And that's really it for that. Next one, Bitcoin. So this is the thing for Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see here that I kind of drew out earlier before it actually happened that we had a kind of like a left shoulder ahead and possibly could see a development of a right shoulder. And, it didn't happen exactly as I said, but, move it over a little bit and it's kind of happening. So you got to be prepared for the fact that if it breaks the neckline on a downward way, that we can be headed down further. So that's really all I want to say about Bitcoin. But the same thing is happening on the Ethereum chart. And I drew this out a couple days ago with you guys. Right shoulder, possible head, and a bottom. And this is also an M. A double top slanted downward is possible change of direction in the price action. So, you could also see that it actually broke a little bit below outside this lower going trend line that we had drawn with this triangle pattern. So we could be in the initiating stages of a sell-off. And same thing for Bitcoin. Bitcoin didn't have a pattern like this exactly, but the shoulder and the M formation sloping downward is a negative, as opposed to down here where you had the W. This is the positive, positive angled upward, and it's a W. W's tend to go up, M's tend to go down, and they're also called double bottoms and double tops, and they kind of make up a possible head and shoulder pattern. So I'm not saying this is going to play out, but it is something for you guys to be aware of. So I wanted to kind of just share that with you. Again, these are the targets, and if you're patient, when it comes down in this area, this is where you might want to consider averaging back into another position. I sold my short-term trade position pretty much like right here. Actually, I think it was like 1830 is when I sold. I was just getting complacent, and I don't know. I didn't see it really moving, and I saw this pattern possibly forming, so I got out. So I'm out right now. I'm waiting. I'm probably going to wait until it comes down in this area to get back into a short-term trade, probably early next week. And I'll trade it back up once it comes down in this area. So I do have my long-term hold, which I'm not doing anything with, but my short-term trading, I did get out. I locked in the profits, and now I'm waiting for it to retrace down and get back in. So that's what I'm doing. You guys got to figure out what you're doing, but it is breaking out of the pattern. It's kind of checking it right now. Let's see if it was a false breakout. If it goes back in and closes inside, then this, it might have just been wicks, but right now it did open outside, but it is wicking. So we got to see. We got to let it play out. Next 4 hours or so, we'll see what's going to happen with this candle. And if it closes down here, then chances are it's going to head lower. All right, and then finally, Link. All right, so Link is actually checking it's kind of doing what I said it would do. It's a little different than how I have it drawn here, but it is coming back, and now it's checking the trend line that was part of this triangle as support. So if this starts bouncing back up, then that's good news. It's probably going to march higher. Let's see if it holds this outer. It's the pitchfork right here. And then it's also this triangle pattern that we drew a couple days ago. So let's see what happens here. Again, I'm on the higher time frames. Let's see what this candle does. See if it pushes higher, if it breaks down, and we can reset from there. I'll leave this here like this, and we'll see what happens. We'll come back to it maybe sometime tomorrow or over the weekend, or worst case maybe on Monday, to see how it plays out. But you can see right now, like I said, it usually comes back and checks. So again, if you think it's going to hold, this could be a good time to enter into a trade to push higher. If you want to be sure, just wait for this 4 hour candle to close, and if it starts pushing back up, then it's pretty safe. Let's just take a quick look here at something. Let's take a look at this fib. So right now it's at the 32. Maybe it's going to work its way down slowly down to the 50. But if it breaks below that, then it's probably going to go lower. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if it kind of stagnant and follows the trend line down to when it hits 50. And then it might shoot back up. So let's see what happens here. All right, well, that's it. That's all I really wanted to say for this video. I don't want to make it any longer. But I did see the two head and shoulder patterns, the Bitcoin one and the Ethereum one starting to form. So you got to play this based on the neckline. So let's see what happens. The neckline, it's going to be somewhere like that. And let's see if price comes below that. Certainly, we'll have to figure out the price target if it does that. It would go from somewhere like that down to the neckline. Yeah, so I mean it's pretty negative. So we could be pushing down to 48. I personally don't think it's going to go lower than 53. If it comes down, it's probably going to stick. It's probably going to find support right over here. But we'll see what happens. Let's see if this M that's forming could be negative, or if it's, like I said, the head and shoulders are not a high probability pattern, although M's and W's are, and this is a downward forming M. So the M's are, the play on the M instead of the head and shoulders would be, you would draw it from where the M occurs, something like that. So it would be from there to there. Then you would take, it's almost the same thing. So, but that's where it's saying it's going to go. So let's see what happens. We have it drawn. Let's see if this arrow plays out like I had mentioned here a couple days ago. And if not, then we're lucky. Same thing here. We have this drawn up. Let's see what happens. Let's come back to it. Just wait and see. If it comes down into this area, this is where I'll be looking to get into a possible ETH long trade. All right, so that's it for the video. Like I said, make sure you subscribe and click the little bell. I'm going to be giving away some prizes in the contest. Probably just a random comment picker type thing where someone that comments, I'm going to just run the comment thing that they have where you can pick someone that makes a comment and give away some money. So I'll give away some crypto. We'll decide which crypto will be as the time comes, but like I said, the giveaway is going to happen when I hit 2,000 subscribers. So if it takes a week, if it takes a day, it takes a month, that's what you got to look forward to. So be subscribed so you'll get the email alert when I put out I'll put out a video saying giveaways occurring or something so that you're aware, and I'll give you some time to kind of start watching the channel a little closer if you depending on how often you check your YouTube alerts and your emails. But yeah, so take care, have a great weekend. I just wanted to make this quick little update video regarding some of the patterns that I'm seeing here, and one of them, like I said, the head and shoulders seems to be forming here, and let's see if it's going to push down or if this was a fake out. All right, guys, take care.